That only for the Clod. I don't think they have it for any other car.
No.
Just the Clod Buster was Gray Edition.
Okay.
But-
Something recently
but-
came out in gray.
So we started the live broadcast with Brad laughing like crazy, like he usually does. So that was our intro for today.
Perfect.
Maniacal.
So we are live on YouTube, guys. Good afternoon, good evening. Thursday night. Thank you, everybody, for coming in with me and chit-chatting about what's new. And there is a couple new things that actually came out today, and we're going to talk about that. But we'll wait till about 10 o'clock or whatever. We'll start chatting. I just want a lot more people in here in the chat and all that to actually start talking about products. So we'll wait a little bit. Meanwhile, what have you guys been up to? Brad, you just got something from AliExpress.
$2.05 a 60 amps ESC.
$2.05. Damn.
Yeah.
And it's not a hobby wing either. I think it's called Yasido or YISDO or something like that. That's the name of the company. It's not a hobby wing. It's their own design.
So Brad, since it was a very good price, picked one up.
I only have $50 to work with every week. What do you want from me?
You got to test
I don't
it.
know. It's just it's crazy.
$50 a week. Why don't you save up, a week?
Yeah, well, I gotta eat off of that and fill my car.
Save up for a couple weeks.
What does Brad have?
Hopefully
on
it
his
works
head?
for you.
He's got headphones on his head. That's what he's got. So
Yeah.
he can hear us better.
Yeah, because I have a hard time with an echo with Mitch. I'm having a hard time hearing him.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
It's Mitchell's fault.
that's correct.
Hmm.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
your computer went to sleep again.
So did the monitor behind it.
What?
Your computer went to sleep again in the back.
I know. But now I can hit the mouse.
That's because it hasn't been asleep for that long.
Yes.
See?
There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's probably in this power
Monitor's
scheme.
gonna pop up.
Yeah.
Boing.
There you go. Cool.
I have headphones on. David.
Top Speed Mitchell, what are you working on?
I have the Hebeo with Kurt's motor in it in front of me, and I ran it today, but the road was wet, and pulled a 122 and a 118. Didn't really push it too hard. Tried to set different packs. Wanted to see where, I changed the suspension a little bit, so I wanted to get a couple test runs in. So I figured wet road, try it out, and yeah, I'm gonna play with the gearing a little bit.
Cool.
And shoot her again on the road track.
Cool. Dwayne, Radioactive Scale, how you doing? Unknown is in the chat also. Big Head's in the chat. And Mama's Mini RC's in the chat. How are you guys doing?
And Bruno.
Bruno's there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno BRC. See you Sunday, Bruno, on Parking Lot Wars. It's going to be my first of the season, so should be fun.
I didn't know he was a fellow Canadian.
Yes, he is. Well, he lives in Quebec. Yeah, I guess he is Canadian. Quebec is still Canada nowadays.
So he's not that far from you either, because you're near the border of Quebec.
Yeah, he's about an hour and a half away from me.
Quebec.
Quebec. Nate, what are you working on?
I'm still working on this DFO3. I got a aluminum piece to put on it. It's like the front A-arm mount to go on here. That's all.
Cool. And Green Frog, what are you working on?
Radioactive.
Nothing much. Okay, you're muted.
Yeah, nothing.
Cool. Yes, see you Sunday. Awesome. Unknown RC, how you doing, Eric?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
You working on anything special tonight?
Yeah, I'm working on my Operation 11 Charlie bill. Hold on, let me get it. There it is.
So you're gonna do like everybody and paint it gold?
Maybe it's gonna be green, just put it that way. But
Yeah, I see green there.
yeah, but that's what it looks like so far.
Keith is gonna like that. You need to find some green cover for the front axles.
Eric, shut up with that badass RC.
What I think I'm gonna do is
Hey,
actually
Jason.
just
What's up?
take these off, sand them, and then paint them myself if I can't find any green ones. But yeah,
Over here, working on mine right now.
I'm about 25% done.
Cool.
I'm soldering some
Replace
connectors on mine.
light. Sergeant, show us your build. You're working on yours. Cool.
Yep.
It's cool. Like everybody's got a little bit of their own touch on it, which is great.
Yep, I did correct. Yeah, I call it Goldie. So I got the Reefs 99 micro brass servo over there, bling blinging in the light there. I did the Hardlines bed from Rock Pirates, Forza chassis, their front and rear bumpers. Then I put an AGF RC gold high voltage turbo in there, programmable. Haven't really done any programming to it. It's not really necessary for what I'm using it for. But the Rock Pirates sliders there. This is based off of Axial Base Camp. So that's what I use to put this together.
Which transmission did you put in there?
The one that comes with the base camp is a 10-3 base camp transmission. I like how it sits.
Too bad you couldn't find a gold one.
Right. That
I'm
would
sure
have been
someone,
nice. Some kind of machine gold.
I'm sure someone makes one.
Yep. Then I did the Rock Pirates, the actual servo mount here, and I took what I did for the plate to make this to hold the receiver and the on-off button here for the fusion.
Camp wagon.
Is I took a little box that a servo comes in, those little plastic cases, cut that out, made it into a little plate, and you can see right through it there.
Yeah.
Drilled it in there, mounted everything up, and it sits there perfectly.
And which body are you putting on that?
So I took a Proline comp wagon, Power Wagon comp wagon body, and got that sucker mounted up. Try my hand at doing like that, I guess your cartoon style, drawn on, sketched on look there. So yeah, it sits on there.
Now to do that, you actually took a marker inside the body and then you painted it, right?
Yeah, before I did anything. And then it didn't turn out how I wanted it to, so I hit it up on the outside as well afterwards to make the black pop more.
Cool.
So yeah, came out pretty decent. It looks good out on the rocks. Took it out for some test runs, did some short videos and stuff like that for YouTube Shorts. So I've been dropping those. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's fun. Can't wait for this event on Saturday and bring it out and show everybody. I think they'll like it.
Cool. And Kurt is not there right now, but he probably will show up again. And once he comes back, I want to know from him, did he get his printer going or not?
Hell no.
All right, y'all been wondering.
Did you get the parts for it?
Well, yes, and he did fix a couple things, but last time when I left, he was doing a test print at the end, but I left. So I don't know if he finished or if it's working or what happened. So
so it might actually be running.
Yeah.
What did he buy a new board or what?
No, he put a new fan and the extruder, I believe he put a new extruder in the tube. He changed a bunch of things, but the biggest thing was the fan, to actually put a new fan on there. I think that was his problem.
Yeah, I remember the fan.
But I'm not sure. And most of you have seen my video. My spotlight of this thing. I was driving it And at the beginning, it was the first time actually driving it. I put the battery in there, and I did not even test it in the house. I just tested it outside. After I painted these wheels, I put them on, but I completely forgot to glue them. So during the video, I was trying to pop a wheelie. It was popping, but I found it sounded bizarre. It sounded like something was slipping. And it was actually, the wheels were actually slipping on the rims. So even when I was going in the water, I noticed then it even started doing worse, slipping even worse. So I thought maybe I got water in the motor or water, like something was slipping, but I didn't realize I didn't glue the tires. So they're glued now. So I will take it back out. My son has a practice, I think, tomorrow night. So I'll go back to the same spot and I'll do another video with this thing and do some other wheelies and see how much better it's going to be now that the tires are glued. I only glued the rear one. The front ones are not glued. They're still, and I'm going to leave it that way. There's no reason for me to glue them. So, and everything is fine. There's no scratch on the body. It cleaned out pretty good. It was very dirty and very muddy, but everything is nice and shiny again. So for anybody that was worried I was going to wreck it, not yet.
Yes.
It's still pretty good.
Didn't do a Kurt.
No, no curb. Even if you hit a curb with this, it's so friggin' high off the ground.
Oh yeah, so next week, Thursday, I'm going in for my back. So after Thursday next week, I'll be gone for a little bit.
Getting another procedure done.
Yeah. This one's a little bit more than the other one.
Well, good luck.
It'll be like Mike Tyson. I broke my back. Final.
Yeah, I did break my back and it didn't heal right, so they're trying to fix it now.
It works out, dude. And quick recovery for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Hope you do have a quick recovery, but I don't know how long it takes for a back to heal, depending on the surgery.
Big Head
Your
says
back
it's hard
looks
to
like
wreck an RC that's will only do 2 miles per hour. It goes a little faster than 2 miles an hour, but that brings up a good point. I think I will bring my GPS and actually put it on there just to know how fast it is with the
I think
stock motor.
I think it's about 15 miles an hour. I think if you put a
Okay.
torque to it, it hit 18.
15 sounds
Run
pretty
it for
fast
him.
for that.
It's not bad. It's pretty fast for that car, but I like how it handled, because even if you go full blast and you turn with it, it doesn't want to flip because it is high, but the stance on it is pretty good. It handles pretty good for a little guy, a little 2-wheel drive guy. So I'm happy with it. Turned out great.
Neat.
Yeah, believe it or not, the Lunchbox is considered one of the most iconic Mayas anyways.
See the one-to-one they built?
Yeah,
Yes,
I did.
that's something I want to show also on, actually, I'm going to bring that up. I did put it on my Facebook page.
Oh, you didn't see my tow truck since Beat the Creek, have you, Tank?
No. Why would you do to it?
I made it a dually.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I
Nice.
just made it a dually, added the light bar on top right here. And because I had extra spare tire, so I was like, screw it, I was gonna do it.
So now you should do a tractor pull with it. You should pull the sled even better with the dually in the back.
Well, because of the weight in the back of the tires, I gotta add more weight to the front.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
Now, where's your flamingo? There's no flamingo on there. What's going on?
it's in my bag. I'm gonna glue it on there when I get done. I don't want to mess it up.
It'll be the only pink item on your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple guys grabbed some flamingos, so it's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's still in my bag.
Why are flamingos pink?
There's also ones that are lighter pink that call them lesser flamingos, actually.
Actually, when they're born, they're white.
Lesser
Oh.
flamingo?
Yeah,
Don't
there's
they
two
like
types.
crown or
There's two
something?
breeds of. There's two types of flamingos, and some are light pink and some are pink, just
Weird.
regular pink.
I am working on the BC-8 on the paint and interior and things like that, some final details. So I did chrome the handle here and the spring. Did do some, so you can see the chrome here a little bit. Turned out pretty good. I'm happy how that turned out. The
Is that wood?
dash, hey,
Looks woodish.
it does, but it's paint. So I'm happy how it turned out, and it's going to be kind of cool once it's done. So working on that. Here's the Tamiya full scale at the 60-second, whatever that is.
Suzuka. Yeah, those are tiny looking differentials.
Yes, compared to what's actually on them. And it actually in the front, it's actually independent. So
A precise copy. Huh?
Suzuka.
so the tires on the lunchbox are much bigger than what this is. But it's kind of cool how they've done the battery and the strap for the battery. It looks.
But I bet that's a actual working exhaust on the side, though.
I don't think that's a working exhaust on the side.
Well, is it itself battery operated, or is it an ICE engine?
It's probably an engine. See, they even put the body clip on the side.
I think that's a NIM battery that powers it, right?
Yeah, it's probably a NIM battery.
Mhm.
Mine needs a wheelie bar.
So when I look at the muffler, it goes onto this part and comes down. And then you have a normal lunchbox right beside it. Oh, well, on the tire. So looks pretty good. Another thing I saw was that
Oh, did Tamiya have somebody build that, or somebody just build it and bring it, or like
I
that
could
block
tell
head they
you.
did a couple years ago?
You know who? You know what? You know who I think did that? The same guy who did a Monster Beetle. I think he did that too. This yellow one, like the lunchbox.
Some guy also did the Bruiser, I think, too.
It'd be cool to see.
He makes the working models. They also send out they commission something being built for their company. So ew.
yeah, they don't say it who the builder is or who built it and for what reason they built it. They don't say it in this storyline.
Bye, Joe.
David wants to talk about that new boom
Later,
racing.
Joe. Have a good one, brother.
Yeah, I will.
ZL1 or something like that.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called. Weird name.
Boom racing.
It's on the agenda,
We gotta
David.
talk about that K5 Blazer too.
Oh yeah,
That
midnight
murdered
edition or
that one.
something.
Ooh, that one's
Mhm.
nice. If
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
just make another purchase, I would have considered that one.
So last week or beginning of during the week, some Boom Racing announced that they're coming with a BRX-01 AWB, adjustable wheelbase.
Mm.
It is shorter than normal, which is kind of cool.
And we sprung.
And a divorce transfer case.
Which they had in the other one also.
They always have leaf springs.
Some kits come with leaf, some kits come with
4-link.
links. So it all depends on what body you're going to be putting on there. And after they've done that, they actually released today this guy.
That's a nice truck.
They called it the man, it's got a weird name.
It looks like a Dodge to me.
The
They got
56
pictures
Ford
of it here.
F100.
No, I think it looks more Dodge-ish.
No, it's more
What the hell
Ford.
did they call it?
It is a hard
Let's
ABS,
see.
hard shell. Zool or Zool?
Oh, the
Not
Zool.
Zool. Not Zool. Oh,
Oh.
ZIL pickup body.
Zill pickup. GIL pickup. Interesting.
It looks good though. I like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
That's
fact
cool.
that you got
That's a nice
the
bed.
box. You got a
truck-
box here for the battery, I guess.
The truck looks like it's smiling.
It does, and to
It does
me, it
look
looks
happy.
like it looks like in the movie there they had an old
Like
pickup
Maynard.
truck.
Made her from Cars.
Cars,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, from Cars, making a tow truck from Cars with this and painting it the same way with the eyes would look good. Another
Yeah.
one this reminds me of is the movie Monster Truck, where the monster inside the truck.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. How high it sits.
But
Got-
from the side, it looks nice from the side. I like the stance on it. It does not look like a monster truck or the wheels are too big. It looks scale. They've done a
Yes.
good job.
I have to admit
They
that.
probably could have done different rims.
Yeah, true. Older
They could have
rims.
They could do those white steel-like rims.
Some Steelies would
Right,
look nice
just
now.
wood.
No, color them white.
No, I said
Right.
Steelies, not white.
Steelers will look really cool on there.
Yeah.
To each their own taste, that's for sure.
Heck yeah. All right, got the soldering done for the night.
How
I'd be
much is
curious to
that
see
going?
if it comes with interior and what have you.
It does
too.
not say, and if you have to ask Brad, you probably cannot afford it.
Probably 600, 700, 800.
You think so?
probably.
Yeah,
That's what all the
How big is
aerobic
that? What
trucks are.
size is that? 10 scale?
on scale.
Yeah,
Mhm.
10 scale. You got to think about it because you're gonna be buying this chassis. Just a chassis alone is
How much does that usually cost?
$600 or $700 just for the chassis.
Yeah, the original
Like
one might be like
with the axle,
550,
with the
something, but
transmission, with all that stuff in there?
That is correct. The
Yeah.
way it stands right
Okay,
there, that's how
okay,
you buy the
okay.
chassis.
That
a
makes
roller.
sense then. Yeah, that makes sense.
And
About
then
$700, $800.
and then you got to buy this body, and it is a hard body. It actually
So-
shows here the parts that comes with this.
Oh,
I'm sure
cool.
it's 100. I'm sure that body's $100.
Mhm.
So this has the chassis, which is AWB, adjustable wheelbase. That's a weird name for it.
It's still on the shorter side. It only goes up to 307.
Yeah. That's a chassis wheelbase that goes from 287 to 307. Suspension is leaf sprung. So for now, that chassis is going to be leaf sprung, but they probably will come out with a link for it. It does have the fat axle on there, the straight axle. The body is ABS hard body. This kit is 270 millimeter.
It starts at 267 to go to 307.
Yes. And they have the Kudu dry shaft on this.
I
So
assume
there's
they're 4.19 tires.
Yeah,
Don't know
probably.
yet, probably.
They
Yeah,
don't
those
talk about the tires.
If that was a 10 scale, would that be a 9-inch rear end? That was
Oh,
a
no.
10.
Wood.
If it was a full size.
So,
And then true 1-to-1.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be a 9-inch rear.
at least they got the shackles right, and the shackles are in the rear. The movable shackles, it's fixed in the front, not like the RC four-wheel drive.
Look at
But
the
they did
choice of
fix that in the new version.
look at the choice of tires they showed when you moved up.
The choice of tires. Oh,
Yeah,
these are the new tires that we talked about last week.
Max grapplers.
Yeah, there's
military
I
like.
see the size.
well, we actually talked about these, and I think these would look good on my Winnebago. These one here, even these would look even more scale, but these would look more like the original Tonka.
Yeah, I like the ones on the left better than the right.
Yeah.
The right looks more like a Jeep tire than anything else.
I thought both of them looked like a Jeep tire to me.
But see, these rims would look better on that truck.
Yeah, it would.
They will look better than these rims on this truck.
Oh, get in the hole. What the heck?
Those are what came with the original BRXO or BRXO1 kit.
Expedition Classic on one of them.
Now, somebody sent me a link for this thing.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
This is just the BTF kit for the DeLorean, which means this is just the plastic to make it look like a DeLorean. It's not the whole car. So when I looked at that and I went to store, so AP Plastic is a company in, I believe it was Ukraine or something like that. Contact us. Where is that? I saw where they were coming from or where they are. About us. Here it is.
Brand.
About us,
Yeah,
there's
and
nothing.
shipping may vary. Times may vary.
Come on, where did I see that? Anyways, it's not there. So if I go store and bodies, they have a whole bunch of bodies. It does come from a different country. All the prices there are US, so you do have to be careful how much the shipping is going to be. But I found it very interesting in the fact that they have very nice body.
Yeah, they have nice bodies.
Now here's a DeLorean. So you have to buy this DeLorean for $40 and then buy the kit that makes it look like the Back to the Future, which is another 45 bucks. So it's going to get expensive, but you're going to have a very, you're going to have a car that doesn't look like any other car.
$95 altogether.
Yeah.
Or
It looks a little
85.
long on it. Bonnet.
So they have station wagon, the E34 station wagon. Here's another one.
Yeah, those are BMW station wagons.
So for Drifter, if you're looking for something interesting, these are kind of cool. Another thing that Brad sent me is the Dragon Wagon. So if you have a dragster, you can paint it and make it like your dad's station wagon.
My dad never had a station wagon.
Yeah, my dad had one.
My dad did. My father had one. It was a Volvo.
My dad said he would never buy.
I think my dad had a Ford station wagon, and it had the rear-facing seats in the back. Oh my goodness, it was fun. It was fun riding in that thing, man.
I remember riding them things. Them things are nice.
We should go all the way up to Lake Tahoe, being there goofing off. People behind us looking at us crazy.
Made me pull his car over.
What is
Yeah,
that? A dragon wagon?
Yep.
Is that what that says?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That looks like whatchamacallit's wagon in the color scheme from the Christmas Vacation.
National Lampoon.
Yeah,
It's
look
actually
that. It does look like that.
Wood.
The truckster?
Yeah, truckster's green.
Yeah, that has a truckster look to it.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's pretty
Psycho.
cool.
What
Psycho
scale is that
dragster.
tank? I missed it.
Scale is which
Reminds me
one?
of Christine.
Any of them.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't say.
For which one?
What scale are those?
10th scale,
Yeah.
I assume.
They're probably for 10 scale. Maybe it does say what
Can you click on
truck
one?
they fit.
Yeah, there you go.
Psycho. That should be one for Dirk.
Actually, Jake Concepts has one like that. It's pretty, I like it, the look of it for a drag car.
A sleek line 57 Chevy.
So 13.5 wheelbase.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess they're for the drag slash or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even the team associated. They're all pretty much the same size.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool looking taxi.
And you can order it different thickness of Lexan,
Oh, okay.
Nice.
0.40 or 0.60.
0.40 for the
50
weight.
bucks.
But
50
where
bucks.
they are, I think these were in the States. I think I checked.
Enter.
Shark.
Hey, Dirk.
Yes, it doesn't say. I
Hey,
hate that
Dirk.
when some companies don't say where they're from.
Hey, Dirk, did you see the Psycho dragster car?
Anyways.
I like the name of that body.
And another one is the Beast Midget Kit.
This is something I think John would like because they're oval cars, oval racers.
That's a different oval racing, yeah. And it is their own kit. I thought it was going to be a Slash or something else, but no, it's their own little kit that they have. But I believe this is...
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Made out of nice materials, carbon fiber, aluminum.
It's definitely race ready.
Yeah.
Shocks look nice.
Got all that adjustment too you can do with the shocks.
Yeah, that is lovely. Kind of. And here's the rear of it. So
I don't know how much it is though. I don't think it's cheap.
$4.99, $4.49.
Okay.
Right in your
$4.99.
price range.
Right in your price range, Brad.
Yeah, right.
But again, I'm not sure where this is coming from or where this company is from.
It's Custom Works. It's coming out of North Carolina.
Okay.
Do you like that, John? Would you like one of those?
Hey, you buying?
The difference between that and a Sprint is the top wing and the front wing.
Yeah, sprint cars.
It's the same. It's the same exact chassis. Just none of the wings.
Now, do you know which transmission they're using?
It's it's more than likely it's a ball diff.
Cool.
And so it's a Custom Works transmission. So
Now, which truck you said you guys saw a K10 from who? A new truck?
RC 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, they got like a
RC4
Blazer or something,
Blazer.
right? Yeah.
Yep. They
I saw
re-released
that.
it or whatever in a new color, more or less, and maybe some different custom options.
Blue or something like that, I think. I think I saw something of it. I
Black.
didn't get to check it out. Was it black?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was all murdered out. All C4 job. There it is.
It also looks like it's
Midnight
been lifted.
edition.
It looks like it's been lifted too.
Oh yeah, this thing is lifted. Now,
That picture
Bobby
looks
looks
funny right
good.
there.
That
Hey?
looks like ass.
It looks funny right there, the way the
Yes, it
suspension,
does.
the front tires. It's just a bad picture. They're going for the body rather than the suspension.
Yep.
They had
It looks
double
like it needs
shocks in the
tractor
front.
tires on it. Tractor tires on it for
Yeah,
mud
some
mud bogging. That's what it
Mud
looks
tires, yeah.
definitely needs some lugs.
Is it using
like.
a
That's the
brush
look I would
motor?
give it. I would overpower it and give it some tractor tires and have it sitting up tall like that, like it was in that picture. It just makes it look funny with those wheels and tires on it because it's so high.
The front end, just one shock in the
Mhm.
front end.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just
the
one.
Tractus ones should be too. Those tall ones.
Mhm.
They should have them big mud tires on there like that.
Probably has the scale insert motor, maybe they came out with for the K10. I think it's around 569 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere in that price range is what I saw.
it's got
Light kit
fenders.
included, decent. It has inner fenders, nice.
I think it was 569, 549, something like that.
Motor.
Got
front.
an engine in there.
I think it's probably the insert replica motor, not the actual RC 4-wheel drive.
Is it ready to run or is it you build it?
Ready to run, Brad.
Okay.
Ready
Do they
to,
even sell kits anymore?
Yeah, they probably have kits still, but this one is $569.99, ready to run.
Kind of like the tires that are on it.
$70.
A lot of sidewall.
that's a lot of money.
So
Yeah.
they do have kits. They still
Oh,
have,
still do,
man,
okay.
they still have the Galande too.
That,
I like
But
the
since
little
you're getting ready to
Toyota right
walk
there.
something.
Yeah.
since you're getting ready to watch something, take care of it.
You do get a
$299.
lot for your money. I mean,
$399.
reliability and
$399 still
durability. I don't know. But
$400.
Yeah, that's a cruiser body. And then they have this one, which is the Land Rover Defender. That's for
the
$399.
pickup truck one.
Yeah, they still have the Mojave body set, $399.
Out of stock.
Now, I believe the new one, and I don't know. Yeah. I like that they stayed with the 2-speed transmission with this, just like mine.
With a
And-
divorce transfer case.
Yes. But on a TF2, I like having the 2-speed. It does help. But I noticed last time when we were on the hills, the single speed is a little faster than this two-speed. So I need to put a faster motor in there to catch up to the other guy.
Just gear it differently.
Yes, it is geared differently.
But you probably
No, I'm
have
just
that
saying you
low.
can gear it differently and do the same thing.
True. I got a 35 turn on mine, and I can't remember which pinion I'm actually running on it.
Are they pretty sturdy transmissions?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been running
Open
mine
spur gear.
for a good 8 or 9 years now, close to 10. And I never had to take it apart, fix it, or whatever. So, and it's seen a lot of packs.
And squish
Uh,
test.
Kurt, I wanted to ask you, what are you doing tonight? Are you building anything? And no, did you get that printer going?
No. No, me and Josh sat there for what, 2.5 hours or trying to figure it all out. Still couldn't get it to work.
Okay. And John, are you working on anything
Data.
special tonight?
No, not particular.
And in the chat, is anybody working on something special tonight? Psycho 13 Garage is in there. Radioactive is still there.
Wayne mentioned that he broke a shaft in a single speed run last summer in his 2015 Defender, which I don't know if it's the one that the opening door full Defender or the pickup bed one.
Okay.
But good to know. I wonder what kind of speeds he got out of it. Guess I should find out. I'm sure he's got a video out there.
No.
All right, I won't, Kurt.
Jeez.
The dog likes to
Fine.
attack the cat.
Big Head says, let's talk about Boom. I'm not sure if he said that before we started talking.
Yes, he did. He did.
Okay, good. I'm just catching up with the chat there. So this Sunday is going to be, like I just mentioned a little bit earlier, it's going to be my first parking lot wars. And after that, and which I'm going to remind people, I want to do some drag race. So whatever people bring, it's doesn't cost anything. It's just for bragging rights more than anything. And anything goes. You can bring a 6S, you can bring an 8S. I don't care. Just bring whatever you want. Just make it go fast. That's all. Let's just have fun.
Okay.
You coming,
Bragging.
Kurt? Are you coming,
He agrees.
I'll be there. Wait for me.
There is curbs though. You got to watch out for those curbs.
Curbs don't mean shit to me.
You just go through them, right?
Through them, into them, over them.
Kurt
Hits
is
them
the
and hits
curb
them hard.
designer, the remodeler.
Call this one here the curb finder too.
Curb finder. That's the blue one behind him, right? The curb
Yeah,
finder.
that's the blue one now. That one don't go fast enough to do anything. Although I haven't ran it yet, so I don't know how fast those stock motors are.
I'm building up the front end on the Ascent Fusion.
Cool.
Got some
nice.
brass weight going there for the portals. Some Trio parts. Now I'm rebuilding these universal joints. So see how these go together.
Those the Tamiya GT3 body's getting very popular.
From Tamiya?
GT3.
The GT3 Tamiya body, the one you have, is getting very popular.
Oh, the GT3.
Yeah.
That Porsche you got behind you, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice looking body and for cheap kit, you know.
Ain't go wrong with it. Huh?
Nope.
It looks good, man. I like how you put that thing together.
Yeah, it came out nice.
Hmm.
Got the body of post cut down now too, so it's even better.
Fast is a stock motor in that, Brad.
Yeah, how fast is stock motor?
18.
18.
18 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Radioactive says he broke the pin out of the dry shaft or on his kit from RC 4-wheel drive. That's on the
So what are you
single
doing?
speed.
Climbing up the Empire State Building?
Probably bad metal. It's
They're
Chinese
pretty
metal.
heavy.
Yeah,
Up
he's-
the outer shaft to the transfer case, climbing a soft pack hill.
Yeah, that is some sort of cast metal.
It snapped where the set pin goes. So
Probably had a stress riser right there.
yeah, little easy breaking point there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the K5 Blazer body here, which I picked up the kit. That's to put on my RC 4-wheel drive. Get rid of that TF2 body and put that on there. My dad used to have a Blazer when I was young, when I was first starting to drive. And me and my brother always went, they had like a motocross in a sand pit. So I took the Blazer there a few times on that motocross and just like took the jumps a little bit. And we're jumping and trying to climb hills. Told my dad many years after, and then he looks at me and goes, "No wonder that front end was gone when I sold it." Whoops. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna try to paint it the same way, which was a kind of forest green and a white. So it was two-tone forest green and white. So
Was it
I'm
at
gonna
the
paint
belt?
it the same way.
Was it at the belt line, the white?
What do you mean?
I think it's like a
Line of
band
doors.
around this, like the
Yes.
center band.
Yeah,
The center
band.
band was white. But his was a Jimmy, and Jimmy and Blazer, they were both the same. Just one is Chevrolet, the other one GMC. So I think I'm gonna have to get some badges made so it's actually written Jimmy instead of Blazer.
The GMC model is more expensive than the Blazer. GMCs are usually more expensive than the Chevy.
Why is that,
There's
Brad?
Somebody that makes them.
They consider them a higher class of truck.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably the
Same line.
trim was different inside.
You know
Same
what
line,
GMC stands for, right?
government
I'll tell you
motors.
on mine, but I'll tell you after.
I thought it was General Mistake.
Yeah.
No. GM. Ford is fix or repair daily.
There's a lot of them.
On road dead.
First on race day.
Yep.
So repair daily.
Hakeem?
Theft on
Uh,
race day.
Hey, Akeem. So he says not the pin, but the shaft where the pin goes through. Oh, wow. Radioactive said.
Yeah, that's a good torque right there. Snap.
That's one thing on my TF2. I got a metal dry shaft in the rear, but in the front, it's still the original plastic dry shaft that the kit came with, and it never broke. So it's doing pretty good for a plastic dry shaft in the front. Radioactive is saying hi to Guru.
What's up, everybody in the chat?
Human Guru.
You got a new setup there in your room for your camera? It's an angle we don't usually see.
I'm back up in the attic. That's it. That's all.
Oh, back up in the attic? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So are you working on anything this week or this weekend, Guru?
Yeah.
Getting high, just like normal?
Mhm. No, the last GPM part came in for the LMT, and that's in the TEN-SCTE garage.
Next week on, I'll say that a couple times just in case some other people join or haven't heard it. But next week, we're going to talk about small scale RC talk. So we're going to have the Shop Mini RC and the Micro Crawler Club, which is on Facebook.
No.
I'm glad I'll be asleep.
No.
So Van DeWitt from the Micro Crawler Club and Ken Pitcher from the shop,
Mini shop.
the mini shop, are going to be with us. And also, I got to modify this. We're going to have Tony from CCXRC.
Okay, now, did you meet these guys at Beat the Creek?
Yes, so yes, I did.
Okay, and you asked them,
Yeah, go ahead.
and he met them to say, I would like you to join us on my channel.
Yes. And
No, they just
Carl-
knew it. They just knew it, Brad.
no, they just knew about RC talk and they said, I really want to get on your show. That's what they
Right.
said.
I probably saw your comments.
Carl BP Woodstone says, can't wait for the Sorka discussion. Go get him, Eric, brother.
Bring it. Bring it.
They're attacking Eric there.
Bring it. I know more about Sorka than Sorka knows about Sorka.
They don't run by Sorka rules. And even Tony from CCXRC says, like, I told him I want you to come on and talk about your rules. And he actually mentioned, I don't run by their rules. They run different rules. And I said, that's perfect. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the different rules and why you actually don't run those rules or what you took from them and not, just to see what the big difference are. So it should be an interesting discussion. Also, they're the guy from Furatech, so they know Furatech a lot. So if you have questions about modifying or doing stuff on your 124th, it's going to be a good discussion, I think.
Yeah, it's too bad Sorka doesn't allow megalithic tires.
Don't know. Sorka does not allow a lot of things. To tell you the truth, I don't see a lot of people nowadays using those rules.
Oh, Sorka.
They use
Sorka does
some
not
of
allow
them. They
fun.
don't use them all.
We'll talk about that. I should do a live just on Sorka.
Yeah.
So you can bash
Why?
them.
You're just going to be complaining and bitching about shit.
You just bash them.
Why not?
But yes, you are right. It's a Sorka variant. A lot of people are using some of the rules.
Yep.
So they're taking bits and pieces and making their own rules, which makes sense.
Yeah, because every area is different, you know?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, we have Keith jumping in. Awesome.
He's
Keith.
back.
He's either
Green
back.
Man.
Yeah, he is back. Okay, cool.
Give us the good news.
We ain't gonna find out till later on.
Okay.
Well,
But she
we're all
did it
hoping
okay.
for good news, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
She went through it okay though.
At the beginning of the video, I did explain and showed the lunchbox and showed that there was no damage done with it so far.
He liked that you ran it through mud.
Yep.
It should do better in the mud now that I've
Lock the
glued
tire, glued the tires.
Yes.
Well, that was your slipper clutch, though, Frank.
That was my slipper clutch. Yes, the slipper was the tires not being glued. It sounded like it though. Like when I punched it, you could hear it. It's as if it was like, and it had the same feeling as a loose slipper clutch. It was weird.
Oh, but it was the tire loose? It was because the tire was loose?
The rims were freely moving inside the tire.
Oh. Yeah.
It's
Must
weird
have
how
been
that
water.
transmission is made. It's actually almost like a direct drive because there's the shaft pinion is right on the gear and then it goes to a bigger gear. So there's no slipper clutch at all.
Said shaft.
Should do more wheelies now too.
It should do more wheelie. That's one thing I found that I wasn't happy with it, and I didn't mention that in the video. And I thought, well, I thought this thing did a heck of a lot more wheelies. What is that you're showing there?
That's a slipper clutch. It's probably one of the first slipper clutches Tamiya used.
Bring it up a little bit.
For the
There you go.
DF03?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I think they brought them back again, so you can put them on them again.
Yeah, I've been seeing them on eBay for way cheaper than usual. So I bought 2 of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
They also had,
Go ahead, Brad.
they had slipper clutches for the Dynastorm and the Dynablaster.
You're right. The 2-wheel drive buggies had them first. Yep.
Yeah, and then they put them on some of the 4-wheel drives, and now they also have them on the TD4s, TD2s, TC01s, the slipper clutch on the BBX. They're producing more cars with slipper clutches. They're newer vehicles.
Yes, they are.
Still putting Phillips head screws.
It's the
Not on all. No, some of it.
newer
No,
kit stuff.
I just built one. Yeah, I just built one with all hex hardware. I was surprised with that.
Did it have
Yeah,
bushings or bearings?
It had bearings too and some bushes. It had
The
a
newer stuff, they
Kinda weird.
upgraded a little bit.
Yeah.
It
The
had
newer
mostly
stuff.
bearings though.
The mid-grade and higher goes to hex drives usually.
Which kit did you
What's the
buy
name of
build
that?
last, Sarge?
Why am I drawing a blank?
XR14, the XR.
Yeah, you know,
XF
something.
XF01
XF01 or something. Yeah, there you go.
XF01X.
Red nose.
My XVO2 has hex hardware.
With way too many X's and like
Yeah.
35 seconds.
Lost me a
Like a
long time
niner
ago.
or-
What website you trying to take me to?
And that's why Sarge got lost also, because with all these numbers and these letters, he got lost also. That's why he can't remember.
You don't remember that crap,
But
man.
he enjoyed the build, he said too.
It was fun. It was
enjoyed the
easy.
build
It wasn't
of
too
it, though.
difficult. It was pretty damn easy. Like you were
It's a
saying, Hank, you know, learn to
monocoque
read
chassis.
that manual right.
Monocoque chassis.
It's a monocoque chassis.
Keith, I don't see you.
Yeah,
We see it's a not. Yeah, he's eating a Domino's.
Yep.
Oh, you're eating dinner? Okay.
No.
Eating pizza like you did.
That's right. I had, but mine was Dave's Market Pizza. You don't know about Dave's Market.
Know about what?
Dave's Market.
Oh no. What you know
Slow.
about Mr. Gaddy's?
So this weekend, hopefully, we'll get a lot of Tamayas to come and race, and we might have their own class. So we'll see how they do and how fast they go.
Just a torque tune will bring them up to 20 miles an hour on the PAO2s.
As long as it's stock. Like I told people, it has to be stock. So you do have to run the friction shocks. You have to run whatever ESC came with it. Like you cannot upgrade the motor and put something faster or torque tune or change the motor.
Well, if someone takes the D class, the drifter class one, it comes with a torque tune motor, so that's stock, and it comes with oil filled dampers.
So that's gonna outclass everything.
Parking
Yeah.
lot wars again, Tank?
All they have to do is change the tires, and they can do that.
But you can do bearings, right, Tank?
Yeah.
Yes, you can do the bearing upgrade. And I don't care what tires you run because we're actually running on asphalt, so it's a little harder on the tires.
So people are going to buy TTO2s that they have torque tune motors in it, so they beat all the silver cans.
If they're smart, but most people are just going to bring whatever they have.
No, I'm just saying that's what's going to end up happening.
They're smart.
Okay, know it all.
And yeah. And to tell you the
Smart
truth,
ass.
I'm not that strict on the rules. If somebody did upgrade the shocks, I'll probably let them race, or I'll talk to the other guy that he races against and say, okay, like, do we give him 2 car lap penalty? In other words, make him start a little farther back since he's got a little bit of upgrades. I am not going to refuse anybody to race. But if somebody has too many upgrades on his Tamiya, they are going to race in the Kyosho class, which are much faster.
So if I was to come up there with the felony and tell you that it identifies as a Tamiya, would that work?
Hey, John, you can put the Tamiya inside.
I would tell you, hold on to that until we all finish racing, then you can drag race with all of us. But another thing with the drag race, I don't want to drag race from start to finish. I want to drag race from start, go around a cone, and come back. So you finish your drag race where you started, just like in the movies.
That's cool. Adds a little something to it.
So
Thought you were
with the
supposed to
stock
drag
class Tamiyas, are they going to be any of the chassis variants?
Stock, whatever.
There's there's different chassis that come stock with things on it that don't come on the TTO1s and TTO2s, and yeah, they could come out with a TAO1 and race you. They could come out with a TL01. I'm just saying they could be still stock, but they're different chassis. That's what I'm trying to say.
A TTO4 and a TTO9.
That's an obvious.
Yeah, that's Brad is going on with acronyms there for a while. Like he was talking about the XO1 and
Thought he was
XVO1.
stuttering.
Yeah, my brother.
So many possibilities though.
If there's too many variants, we'll see what's going to happen, Brad. I have no idea what the speed are of different classes of the acronyms of the Tamiyas. So it's open. Like I said, I don't care too much. They're probably all going to be on the same class. And if I see they're way too faster, then I'll bump them up and go to a different, like against a Kyosho, I guess.
By the way, Kyosho just came out with a Mazda body, an old Mazda X3 or RX3 body on one of their cars. I think it's a short wheelbase.
Okay.
It's a shorter sedan.
You look better than you did before, Sean.
Yeah, I think the internet here.
Yeah,
the internet here seems to be a lot better anyway. So.
Oh, that's what it is. The internet.
I see you got all your equipment. It was still in your car, huh?
I know. Yeah, lucky enough. So that's what I was worried about the equipment in the car. Though.
Oh, everything was okay.
Yeah, everything was fine. Right.
I was worried too, especially when you got on live talking about it was somewhere at a mall in Detroit.
Yeah. It was off of the mall parking lot.
He knows there's not that many malls in Detroit, so that's not hard to figure out.
Yeah. That's why I didn't say the name of the mall. Like it's just like.
Yeah, but
was everything there? Was everything there?
Yeah, everything was there. Yeah, because it got dropped off on the Saturday, and I didn't get there the Monday, so it sat in the mall parking lot all weekend.
Wow.
with everything
You
still
put
intact.
blankets over
with
everything,
everything.
Huh? Was that Keegan?
I would have probably put blankets over everything. So
Well,
it was
I
out
did.
of
I
sight
did.
in
I
case.
had like
Ah,
I
good.
had some moving blankets, so I can
Nice.
cover
Nice.
and stuff over like.
Why, did somebody else drive your car there? That's how what you made done, or was it
No,
on a
I shipped it. Yeah, I shipped it. So I just got like the company Roadrunner. They came, picked it up, put it on the truck, drove it to Detroit. I flew to New York.
Okay.
Spent the weekend in New York and then flew up here.
Glad that worked out for you.
Yeah.
And now you're in a Detroit. Now you're in a Detroit place.
313.
Hotel.
The hotel.
Yeah. And look, I even have a casting couch too. Look.
Say, it looks
Everyone
like-
else.
Is that your only request?
I
it looks like
even
the
have
same-
the casting couch.
Gotta have a hot tub with sauna and a casting couch.
Yeah,
Is it the
that's a must. Like, you know, hot tub, sauna, and casting couch.
Yeah, that casting couch looks like the same from
Pain
the other one.
It's more like a pass out couch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It is the same as the last one, Brad. It's
Gotta have press Scotch guard.
yeah. What do you call him? Fucking
It's all the same
What
hotels.
do you call that? Fucking dude was bringing the women into the casting couch and fucking. What do you call him?
Oh, the director, or no, the
Yeah.
beginning of the W.
Producer.
Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, that's the Harvey Weinstein couch.
Memorial couch.
I'm gonna make you a superstar.
Yeah.
Stains to prove.
Sarge, that 11 Charlie low truck you posted today, like, dude, that gold.
What you think, man?
Like the photos
Appreciate it, man.
the photos you put on don't do it as good a justice as the video. When you like when the sun's hitting it there, dude, you've done that killer, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Sean, when you
Try to
told me
put some
to
love
look on-
into it.
Curtis D.
So what was that, Tank?
Curtis D, how are you doing? When you told me at Beat the Creek, go look on your remote,
Yeah,
I thought you put it there.
I did put it there.
So you're the one that went around and put things on everybody, or
No, I got it off the guy doing them and I put it on your remote.
Oh, so you did put them on remote.
Yeah. I put my little green dick and balls on your remote.
Leprechaun balls.
So hopefully I don't get in trouble for this, but this is Sean. This is
Just don't do it very long. There you
That's
go.
that's the leprechaun. You know.
yeah, this is your dino, and this is mine. So
Yeah.
that's the difference.
That's the
between
difference in a leprechaun and a Canadian.
Yeah, this is Canadian. This is leprechaun.
You guys can't sword fight.
And even those are multiplied 10 times.
Yeah,
Don't cross streams.
that's it. Let me see if I pull the chat up on my phone. Does it fuck with me internet?
My
Ain't nobody
wife had a
chatting.
good chuckle with that the when I put it up, and then I left it on the counter, and she goes, "Hey, don't forget to bring that down." So every time I was coming down, I was forgetting it, and hey, you forgot your whatever, and finally I did bring it down. But it's all fun.
on
How
your
many
pillow.
trails did you end up doing, Sean?
How many what?
How many trails did you end up doing?
Just two, just the barn, and then actually just one. I done the barn, and then I walked the trail with the guys for the build off that I done. I walked the trail with them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did 3. So next time I go, I'll try to do more.
Yeah.
But there was
Mine's
so many
yellow.
people to see. So, oh,
Axo Cage
I
actually
said,
did the
mine's
barn.
yellow, Sean. Don't feel bad. Yours is just a little green. That's all.
Yeah, mine's got gangrene.
Axo Cage actually did the barn, Frank. He did do something.
okay.
Yeah. I just can't wait till the parts come in for the excavator so I can unbox this.
He's gonna crush a little car, a little 24.
Oh, it's not just a little.
It's an ugly Betty.
It's a
Limited
special
edition.
edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get
Special
tore.
edition.
It's gonna get tore apart when the new parts come in for the excavator. The new valve comes in. Between it and
Now,
the dozer, the two of them should rip it apart rightly.
now, if it's anything like your
I
explosion
don't
last year,
fucking believe you. You can't blow up shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
Not
blowing
blowing
it
it
up.
up.
That's why it's an 80-pound fucking dozer and an 80-pound
Fuck
excavator.
even
I
more
take
at
care of it.
fucking me up, man.
yes,
Don't
since his explosion was a dramatic failure,
Yeah,
we ain't
he's
got
going to
nowhere
try
to
to tear it apart. Now,
right.
it's probably going to be a dramatic failure again. We don't know. So we'll
no,
see.
not with the 80-pound dozer with that ripper who's right into it. That ripper will fucking tear.
I can just see that as soon as he starts putting pressure, he's going to blow a hose or
Right now, I'm
something.
about to say you about to spark a hard drive or something. So what I need for you to here's a fake one. You have a real shillelagh. So you
What are you doing? What are you doing with Shillelagh?
I'm black Irish.
I haven't seen a Shillelagh in a long time. Is that?
Moths flying around here.
Mm.
That was commonplace back in your ancient times of your country.
No, it's still today you can buy shillelaghs.
Really nice ones, work of art
Yeah.
shillelaghs.
Yeah.
Shillelagh is a cane, a walking cane.
No, it's a club. It's a club, basically a club.
You won't walk very far.
It's like a billy club, like the New York cops used to use. Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can be used as a cane, so you can carry it around.
Yeah.
Club/cane.
Blunt force trauma weapon and cane.
It's a good combo.
Yeah. So, Brad, what do you-
The chat's dead.
Yeah, the chat has been quiet.
Something like that.
Someone asking me something?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you something. What do you have that's 24th scale?
Yeah. You see that orange Lamborghini?
reach
That is
right
what
now.
I have. That's 24 scale.
Is that a trick question?
That you can reach right now.
Why have you got 3 speakers behind your head?
That's right, left, center.
Looks more like middle left, extra left.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually took a picture of that wall.
I seen that picture you posted when you posted it. The 3 things.
Radioactive says he's watching the Oilers game. How are they doing right now? Anybody know if New York won tonight or if they lost?
Is this hockey?
Yes.
What is this?
Hopefully they lost.
Well, they were losing by 1 point when I came down here.
They won 5-2, 5-3.
They won 5-3. They came back good.
Yeah.
So they eliminated Dallas then. Cool.
Yeah.
The Bruins, man, they were lucky the other night, like to get it to another game even. Like, jeez.
Now somebody needs to make an
fantastic.
RC to go on the ice and chase after them or chase after the puck.
Yeah.
And have actual nails in the tires so it grips the ice.
I
That'd be
am
cool. RC ice hockey.
Yeah.
That'd be actually pretty cool to watch.
some of the guys here have been talking about doing ice racing here because our lakes kind of freezes. And it would be cool to do, but I'm scared of doing it because it's going to be scary. Because if one of those spikes come loose, they go flying. And if ever a truck hits somebody, it's going to be like a grinder. So if we do
someone else.
Oilers are 1-0 up on the Canucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
even
the
use
best thing
thumb.
to do with RC ice racing is use thumbtacks.
Yeah. Flat-headed thumbtacks.
And then
Yeah, put them through the inside like that.
Yeah, you got to take a tire apart.
Yeah,
Put
get
the
everything all
thumbtacks
nice
through.
and sealed in there good.
Yeah, put some
Duct tape
E6000
around the inside or something.
or put some Gorilla Tape. Last time
You're
I
welcome.
ice race, I used Gorilla Tape.
They'll
That'll
still
work.
tear. They'll still at our high RPM are still going to rip someone apart.
But the thing you have to worry about is if you do that, you're going to have to definitely untighten your slipper clutch. Much traction and grip you're getting, there's no slippage.
Yeah.
So things go pop, snap, crackle, and pop real easy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm debating if we're gonna go 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. It would be funnier on 2-wheel drive, but 4-wheel drive is gonna be dangerous.
You'll
to
have
get more
donuts.
speed.
You'll have all you have is donuts on 2-wheel drive.
I'm just telling you,
No, you won't
someone
have donuts on two-wheel drive. What you'll have, you can still put the spikes in the front. What's going to happen is it's just going to over rotate.
yeah, but
Hard as hell to
but
drive
if one goes airborne somehow, it's going to cut someone up if it hits them.
But also, if you have like some TSM or some kind of other stuff on it, that'll help out a lot. Some kind of gyro in there, that still help.
Hey Lance, thanks for dropping in. I met Lance this morning, I believe, on a drone channel.
What's up, Lance?
Nice.
What's going on,
What up, Lance? Thanks
Hello,
for coming
Lance.
by. Joining us for our shenanigans.
It'd be nice if the Bruins beat Florida, because then that means it'd be Bruins Rangers. Next round. That'd be nice.
All
right, guys, I'm out of here.
Oh, come on.
Already?
Already?
You know what, you gotta go. You gotta go fix your printer or what?
Yeah. Plug it in and see if it'll fit in the trash can.
Yes.
See you guys.
Bye.
Later, Kurt.
Good night.
I finished my fusion.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what'd you do with it? Oh, nice. I like that. Looks
Which
good.
one is that?
That's Infusion. Looks good, man. Oh yeah, I like the red
That's
tint
not
on
the
the
body
windows.
that
looks
comes with
real
it.
good. It is.
Oh, Lance says he's interested in the RC cars. He's looking for one.
I got a clear one and painted mine white. I don't do black.
There you go. That looks good. That looks real good.
So Lance, this is a truck you could get, which is the Ascent Fusion. It does come ready to run, and it's a pretty capable truck.
Yeah.
But one thing, Guru, your truck is missing is dirt. You got to put some dirt on that thing.
It has to be able to. It has to be able. It has to be able to make it to the trail to get dirt on it.
It won't make it to dirt.
Yeah, it won't make it to the trail to get dirt.
Come on, leave poor
It's not
Guru
finna dirty
alone.
that thing up.
He had a major breakdown on.
There's some dirt on some tires, baby.
Is that the one
What
that
did they bring in the sandbox from outside?
Is that the one you broke?
No, it's another build. This that UGC, what's that? Dirty South.
What
UGC?
Lance? What do you mean?
GRC.
What?
What was that Dennis used to be down with?
GRC.
Yeah, that's the Dirty
Oh,
South.
okay. Okay, I remember that now.
Yeah, that's a Dirty South with a Aces 10, Three Brothers Aces 10 on there.
Now you got. Now you got to get you one of these, Guru. You got to get you the little happy in the club, man, with the Fusion. There you go.
Both. What's the second one? What's the second one, Lance?
But I do have that right there.
There you go. Hell yeah, I like it.
He
Gotta
wants
give me
to
some
get-
more swag for the area in here.
This morning he was talking maybe getting an on-road car, but then he was talking about what would be good to play at the beach.
Oh man, some
A
with some sand
basher, a
paddles.
buggy.
Yeah, Mojave. Bring a Mojave to the beach.
Yeah,
Mojave
we
with sand
talked
paddles.
about-
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We talked about
On a beach would be a
4x4
menace.
buggies, 2x4, 2-wheel drive buggies. Those would be fun at the beach.
He says, "Do most of you build or mod or buy complete?" I am not sure. I
Yes,
want
we
to
do.
bother.
Most of us do all
bother
of the
with
above.
building to start.
All of the above.
All of us
All
do
the
all of the
above.
above, pretty much.
All of the above.
Best thing to do
A
is
little bit
buy
of
it ready to
everything.
run. Buy it ready to run,
Yeah.
and then you modify it, or after you buy a kit and build it the way you want to.
If you want to talk about speed, talk to Mitch. He does speed runs with his on-road cars.
I just rip them apart if I buy a ready to run.
And you want to talk
I'm doing a
so
pan
far,
hard mount.
Brad, I mean, talk to Myers, talk to Brad.
Tamaya's Kyoshos.
All the things that's slow. Yep.
What's that new
Yeah.
laser? You see that new laser buggy, Brad?
Yes, that they call it the dirt cross.
Yeah, that thing's
It's
pretty cool.
nice, and it's a shaft drive, which is rare.
Yep.
Yeah, Lance, you could depending on the vehicle, you can run it in soft sand too.
Yeah.
It also depends on the tires.
Lance, I have a lot of rigs that I run. I live in Virginia on the beach, so I have a lot of rigs that I run on the beach. And it's fun.
Down by the
Sandy,
beach, man.
but fun.
Now, the Typhon Groom would be fun at the beach. That's a
Yes, it would.
very affordable.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
throw
it
some
would.
little paddles on that thing. That'd be super
Yeah.
fun.
And it's under $200.
Yeah, but this is a 18 scale, I believe it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm still thinking about getting one.
Go to
ain't done it yet.
arma.com. They have some
Still
pretty
gotta
nice
find
vehicles.
her.
Yeah, start off something small, inexpensive, so that way that you're not dropping like $300-$400.
You're welcome, Lance.
May not, or you may or may not like. That's what I did. I started off small. Hell, I still got the same battery I bought. It's a what's that Chinese?
Believe it or
High boxing?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a high boxing?
yeah. I still got mine.
I have a high
Oh,
boxing.
I just got a part in for mine, for my little Hyper Go. I blew out the rear diff, so I bought a replacement diff. Super cheap.
Mine
put back together actually.
Lance, people also have driven on beaches with crawlers.
Yeah, but if you want to have fun and jump and all that, the Granite Grom is a 4x4. It's a monster truck. It's got big tires. This is another thing that's fun to bash. And what's nice with it is you can actually drive on grass, and it does it very good.
Also, you want a stick controller or steering wheel controller? People usually use steering.
Or for
Not
a
many-
little bit more, hear me out. 2S brushless system comes in this. You can get one of these too for a little bit more. These are great.
It's tied
What
up.
happened?
Now, which one is that?
This is the Reflex 14 MT.
Tied up
I think me and Kurt also have one of these.
Okay.
But these are fun. 4x4 2S brushless 3D system comes in it. A little over $200.
Cool.
You know that playing on the beach, there's a lot of maintenance to my C car that follows.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Playing in
it's-
soft sand, period.
Sand is not friendly for gears, and salt beach is not friendly for RC cars because it rusts them out pretty fast.
I have been to the beach. Wait, 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times with the same vehicle.
Oh yeah.
And every time I've gone to the beach, I put a net over because I took I took my team associated class.
Yeah, most people use
Covered it
steering.
up, and then before I went out there, I sprayed it down with WD-40 because of the salt, and I rinsed it off, took it apart every time. I will never do it again. I'm not going to the beach with RC car.
nope, don't do it.
Uh,
Before I moved out of Florida and went to Italy, I did a beach run because I just always wanted to do a beach run. Never really took my stuff on the beach like that because of that reason. I took a nitro out there and just had a ball with it. It was the worst decision ever.
Yeah.
But I knew I was gonna rebuild it when I got to Italy and got everything shipped. When I got that thing in the mail, or when my household goods showed up and everything, and I got it in, oh my goodness, it was like rusted shut. The engine was screwed, everything, and that was with cleaning it and WD-40 and all that stuff. It didn't help. The beach is unforgiving.
Hey Sarge, do you mind showing your Sherp real quick? Because that's something else to play with. The Sherp.
You talking this? Or are you talking about the shirt? I thought you said my shirt.
Yeah,
Uh,
you get
yeah,
it.
we're talking about something to get into the hobby, not something to break the bank before you get into the hobby.
Yeah.
Anybody here in the Pacific Northwest? Are you in Canada or are you in the US?
In the US, I think. So this is, it's got 4 motors, one on each wheels.
Yep. One on each wheel.
And
The
that
two
thing
LEDs in the
floats.
front. And on the remote turns on the LED on the front here.
Hey, Queenie.
And it operates just like a real Sharp.
You
can
leave
run
the
it through
battery plugged
mud. You
in?
can run it. It's inside. It's internal, all connected. 9,000 milliamp hour, 2S.
Cool.
Well, 3S. Sorry.
Does it move it pretty quick at all, or is it just
Oh, Seattle.
It's slow. It's not like super fast or anything. It probably goes like 6-7 miles per hour or something. Nothing crazy. But
Okay.
it's all torque. It's just meant to crawl through things, over stuff, paddle through the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun little vehicle. It's got the whole bottom of that is a metal hull, like a boat, basically. It's all sealed up. So when you
There's
get in the water, it just paddles through everything.
I know
Super
that there
fun
are
in the
people
mud.
that there are people in Seattle or Washington State who are in the hobby. There's lots of channels of people who live in Washington State, Oregon area.
There's a lot of people in the hobby all over the world, Brad.
Yeah. He just wanted to know if anybody was in the Pacific Northwest.
I hadn't noticed any of the Japanese or
What's up,
Korean
Queenie?
or whatever videos Brad's been sending me.
Lance, sorry, Tank. Lance, there's a lot of people in the Pacific Northwest, especially. Just search on what's that? There's a forum. Just search in RC crawler forums and put it in PNW. Trust me, you'll get a buttload of it.
Where is that at? Golly.
You talking about all the up northwest states?
Yeah, like
Washington State, Oregon, Northern California.
Northern California, Pacific Northwest.
That's some pretty country up there.
Yeah, and one thing I mentioned to him this morning when we were on the chat, or yesterday, I can't remember, is that, oh yeah, it was this morning just before I left for Montreal. He wanted to know which kind to get, and I basically told him it all depends what your friends have, because it's always nice to go out with friends and to go out with people.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to try to match what they have. So
a lot easier for part sharing.
Yeah, for instance, like me, like I was never really into a lot of crawler stuff. Then I moved to Colorado, and that's huge here. So I adapted
because you
to
got mountains
what's
like
here,
crazy.
and I actually really like it. And I still do my bashing stuff. But I was primarily a basher, but I moved over to crawling a lot more.
Yeah, you also
Fun.
run on tracks.
A lot of people are doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill.
Always a good group
Brad,
of people out crawling.
Okay. Brad, I muted you because you've been cutting a lot of people while they're talking. Tonight you've been excited and cutting a lot of people off. So just be careful. When people talk, wait till they finish talking before saying something, please.
I was going to ask if you want to ask him to come onto the panel.
I did tell him if he wants to come in, he can always send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com and I can send him a link. And I've been checking my email and nothing has been coming in. I don't put the link in the chat. I do in that email invite only. Swampers put a big book there, a big chapter on the chat.
One tends easier to work on, but smaller, you can get more of them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Swamp
this morning, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying swamp is.
I did mention this morning about small scale and where you can play with them and how you can play with them and why you'd get a smaller scale.
Psycho, this is getting destroyed. Just for you.
What is it? What
Just
is
for
it?
you, Psycho. Just for you.
He's gonna take his not the dozer, but the excavator to actually,
I'm gonna use both of them. I'm gonna use the dozer and the excavator
That's
to
how
make sure it gets done.
epic fail.
he's gonna do a epic unboxing, he says.
Yeah.
Big team.
The dozer, like all reliable, it'll fucking drive over.
Dirk says, "Damn you, Sean."
Yeah.
Hey Sean, there's a video. I should have sent it to you. Let me go to my history. There's a guy that I watched yesterday that had a prototype crane. This thing is huge.
Oh, is that Oliver Lee? Is it?
Hold on, let me.
I was hoping you were gonna say more black tape.
Like
no,
a quarter scale or something?
It's a one. It's a 14 scale prototype 1350.
And that's
Hydraulic
wild.
crane.
Yeah, the one crane you can buy out there at the minute, it is fucking sick, dude. It is killer. Like, but it's fucking $15,000. Like,
Got it.
No, but a little per diem, man. You get that.
Per diem, bro.
Yeah, that's your per diem, man.
But
That's
I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to travel around. I'd need to buy a trailer to travel. It's fucking huge.
Don't need that in a second anyway.
Huh?
True.
Did I share that picture of that video of that big boom that was made? I think I shared that with you guys in the
a
chat.
while ago.
We still live.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're still live.
Yeah.
I want to go on record.
Tank, can I share the screen real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I already volunteered to be your RC chauffeur. When you decide to get your trailer.
Yeah, that's Oliver's one.
Damn.
That's Oliver's. That's the
crazy.
one that's $15,000. Like here's a video of it. Here's a video of it actually running, swinging loads and everything.
Oh, see.
I mean, this thing is like.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tank, have you already went on one of your lives and looked up that new Larlo?
Yes.
The RX or the
MK07.
yeah.
The MK07.
I with Exo Cage, I actually did a review on it at Beat the Creek.
Oh, okay, cool. I have to check that out.
I went to buy one, they were sold out.
Already? All of them?
Yeah, they sold out in like a couple hours, man.
A couple hours.
Watched a video on it. Somebody was videoing like the whole like first hour or whatever.
I mean,
I was for the price point. It's really good.
Spotlight me our second tank. We'll see if you can actually see this or not. This will give you an idea of just like. Let me see. Can you see that? I'll give you an idea of how big that crane is.
Yeah, that's it.
How much?
It's huge.
How much can it lift?
That right there is, I think, is 40 kilograms.
Yeah, they've tested it up to like 85 kilos or something. So yeah, they keep making more weights and adding more, so you can add more and more weights to it. Like
that's wild.
You gotta add weights on the crane itself to lift that.
Yeah, but it's like fucking $15,000 plus shipping. Like you don't even get free shipping for that.
Let me ask you, how long is the boom?
Long enough. I haven't dug into all the specs of it.
12 feet.
I was gonna say it looks a good 10 foot, if more, not more.
It's double digits. I
Impressive
think
being
it's 12
right.
to 15 feet. I'm not sure.
Sean would be in heaven with that thing.
No, Sean would be broke and divorced.
Broken divorced.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in that order, but probably happened at the same time.
Looks like it'd be a little heavy, a little big.
Yeah.
Transport.
Like the that crane is worth as much as a real car. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it a 14 scale? Was it a 14 scale, that crane?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, it's 114 scale. Yeah. I see RC Sparks has got some cars up for sale.
Again?
Yeah. He put a post up like 9 hours ago on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You got
Yeah,
cars
he's
for years, man.
It's,
He put them up for auction on eBay, so everyone has a chance to. Yeah.
And he gets maximum money off them that way too.
Yeah.
Does he have any construction vehicles you would like?
Not in this auction.
Oh, but I know
Not
he
for
has
those
some.
prices.
I know he has construction vehicles, or he has had them.
He still
For
does.
Gold Rush and stuff.
Lots of.
Yeah.
The problem with buying some of the stuff he's got for sale, people are gonna outbid.
Yeah, crazy
You
bid.
can drive the price up just because of who it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's not worth it, but to other people it is.
Yeah, like the traction hobby, the rally car, that one would be the cool one. The 1/7 scale one.
I like the Capo JK Max.
How much is
Like
that
that.
18? How much is that 18 scale that they're making?
What
That new
18
one.
scale?
I think they're making a 8-wheel drive.
Who is?
Yeah, I want to know how much the 18 scale 8-wheel drive is.
Ooh, Capo?
Yep.
Look it up.
Didn't he do a video? Doesn't he have that and did a video on it?
He's had a few Capos, yeah.
It's that one that comes in that crazy ass box and the whole setup, and it's very nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised Aaron didn't get the 10-wheel drive vehicle.
That cross one?
The cross one?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be cool if he got that. Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have that either.
I've seen some people who
It's
have
definitely
it.
in his alley, for sure.
That thing takes a long time to build, trust me.
He's doing other. I've seen like he has a farm channel now. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah.
Who does?
Aaron. It's under his real name. Aaron, I forget what his last name begins with a B.
He also has the OnlyFans page.
I haven't checked that out. You could have to tell us about it.
The things you can do with the VPN.
What are you listening to, Eric?
I'm sorry. I was watching. I didn't know you could.
A game?
Oh, like an OnlyFans channel, maybe.
Yeah.
We thought it was the only
Sorry,
time you're watching.
I'm watching hockey.
Sure, that's what they call it now, huh?
Weapon sticks.
Radioactive Scale RC says it's just an RC. It doesn't matter who owned it for the price.
Very true. I look at it like that too.
Yep.
Swamper says Capo RC are big money. Yes, they are, but the quality is there also. Like the detail of how scale the drive line and everything is, it's just crazy, which is cool.
Swampers.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Timmy.
No, go for it.
Go for it.
Oh no, Swamper said, Lance, you should probably go with scale since you have a friend doing it. No. Your friends in RCs, see what you like about it, and then go with that. Don't force somebody into something they don't want to do because it's just a waste of money because you don't like it.
Or if you have a local hobby shop, it's good to check out, see what they have available.
Yep. It all depends on what you want to do. Do you want to go fast? Do you want to go slow? I mean, do you want to play in dirt? You want to crawl over rocks? You want to do speed runs? And
Do you want to run NIMS? Do you want to run LiPo?
And don't talk to Swampers anyway. He's still trying to build a scale garage out of concrete and mortar. How's that going for you?
How long's that been?
He's building scale.
It's been a minute.
Over a year.
10,000 mini bricks later.
It's a budget thing. He's run out of money, or I think the city closed his construction site down because of non-permits.
Man.
His building
Get a
permit ran
permit.
out.
Was not to code.
Proper permits.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Paperwork wasn't right.
or maybe funding from the bank wasn't
Dried up.
there. I don't
Dried
know.
up.
Something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now he didn't get the inspectors right. He didn't get the permits. You didn't call 411. Call before you dig.
Get that dig permit.
You have that also in the States? Called before you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have to call because we
you
have
get massive fines if you don't
yeah.
go right.
Trust me, you don't want to puncture any kind of line or cut any kind of cable.
We just got
Let
to do a lot of that from some directional
Let
boring.
them
we got
mark it
done.
and dig it and cut it.
And much less ruin your septic tank.
Directional boring is crazy.
Yeah, man. We had
Well,
a directional
digging up
bore
to
hit
get
one
to
of
it.
our water lines just recently and caused a weeks long trying to figure out where it leaked at because it wasn't noticed until it started filling up a manhole
that's
that was for
deep.
comm lines.
We talked about this earlier. Boom Racing is coming out with this truck. So if you want something scale, you could get something like this, but
Big
better
money.
bring out your checkbook because this is going to be expensive. It's a nice old truck running
The
on leaf
1/10
springs.
tank.
That is
Say
1/10,
boom on
yes.
the back because that's what your wallet gonna say. Boom.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Blow up your budget.
Blow up your budget, more like nuke your budget.
It is 1/10. The wheelbase is
Oh, but you need to
70.
you need to put the headlights in there too.
Wait,
It has-
tank. Go back.
What?
Go, wait, all right, there. Chassis wheelbase 267 and 280. Oh, optional. Never mind.
Yeah, and I guess you're gonna want to get a light kit because it's already set up for it.
Yep.
The new black Chevy Blazer too.
Yeah, we saw
Yep,
that.
we showed that earlier. We showed that here. This
Yeah,
guy.
that's it right there. RC 4-wheel drive.
Keith likes that.
It kind of looks weird though.
I know it does look
That
weird.
picture does look weird because the way it was taken, the tires don't look right.
Yeah.
The right
Looks
size.
like it's got a 16-inch lift with stock tires.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. One of them awkward, like they just have those tires on it just to get it around so they can get it out to the mud bogs and put the real ones on there.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
That's in the fives too, ain't it?
Yeah.
$569.99.
Expensive.
How many are you gonna buy, Brad?
I can't buy any of them.
You'd accept one though.
Brad buys them when he's
FYI.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Right. When are you gonna test that ESC that you got? And
Yeah, but
What about-
at least is ESC's waterproof.
yeah,
Yeah,
when
it is
you- I wanna
waterproof.
see- you need to make a video of that. I want to see that run.
With it, it's going to go into my original Grasshopper 2, the white bodied one.
I want to see
In
Brad
water.
running dirt and water.
Is the Tamiya ESC waterproof, Brad?
No, they say it's water splash proof, but I wouldn't trust it.
Because that's what I had in my lunchbox.
And I'm surprised it didn't. Well, your lunchbox is also higher up. It doesn't mean it won't. If
Well,
it gets
I splashed all over the place, and I don't think my server was waterproof either. And
Well,
I'm not even
that
sure I waterproofed the receiver on that thing, but a receiver I might have. No, it's the 4-channel. It's already shrink wrapped, so I could not waterproof that.
It was the paint
So-
job that saved it, Tank.
Yeah, probably the paint job that saved it.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I had a lot of funny comments on that and a lot of good comment, Keith, saying that you did a very good job for the paint job. And that they don't blame me of not wanting to wreck it. And also a lot of people were telling me that be careful and to make sure that servo and ESC is waterproof because of what Brad says all the time. It needs to be waterproof or splash proof.
Because it could be humid out.
Yes, you
Ear
could.
proof.
Could be humid out.
Might get moist.
Oh,
I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry about
could hit a
water
moist
puddles.
hole.
Mhm.
All right. Oh wait, there's dew outside. I can't remember our street.
Oh no.
As you say, I wouldn't
Wait,
worry about. I wouldn't worry about the water puddles. I'd be more worried about the the drainage ditches and culverts.
I got mine
Go-
stuck in the
or creeks.
Keith, did you get floods?
Did you see the WhatsApp?
I saw rain. I saw you filming rain. I didn't get the chance to see everything.
You didn't see
Yeah,
the road?
my Kia is barely waterproof. All the lights
Yeah.
were going on it and everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Eric wanted to say something and he got cut off. What is it, Eric?
Sorry.
oh no nothing.
Okay.
Oh, how long is it gonna take to print? Oh,
We're not supposed to be talking about the weather, Nathan.
I know.
Swampers is curious what that boom racing truck's modeled after. Some people say Dodge, some people say Ford.
Yeah.
So far as I've heard.
Looks like a kind of Fordish.
I don't
Fog.
think it's a licensed body. I think
It's
it's
from-
like a mix of everything.
Looks like
It's-
Toyota axles, or
Right.
It's definitely a 50s-esque vehicle.
yes.
Indubitably.
wow. Even on my fast printer, it's 20 hours. That's crazy.
Not sure which body that is, especially
Boom
with
racing, we would all accept one of those.
on
Listening.
the
You making fun of me again?
Yes, boom racing.
There's gonna be some, like, I'd say there's gonna be some crazy farm truck builds, that.
Yeah.
Look, Keith. It has a bed that goes down.
Kind of looks like that movie,
how the
The
wipers-
Monster Truck.
Yeah, monster truck. I talked about that earlier. Monster truck with the monster inside,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
also
I don't know what I think of that. I
in the-
I don't
in
know what
the
I think of that
cars.
movie.
the cars Maynard, the tow truck.
Yeah, that would be a good Maynard.
Mater.
Mater.
Terminator.
Someone's going to do a Maynard of that. You just watch. You're going to see it at
Oh, yeah.
Beat the Creek.
It's Mater.
Maynard.
You know,
Mater.
Larry the
wipers
Cable
go?
Guy
It's cool.
told me I was beaten with an ugly stick. Went and seen him one time.
Just doing crowd work.
Yeah.
Well, I know Keith likes that it has a deep bed, a real looking bed.
Now, like I mentioned earlier, I don't like the rims. They should have put these rims on there instead.
Absolutely.
The gray
What,
ones.
what are those? Those other ones look like they came off something else, like a.
Well, the other
Yeah,
ones are the ones
the
they use.
Toyotas.
The other ones are the standard BRX01 rims.
Yeah.
They're
They-
standard BRX01 rims.
So they're what come on a chassis. The body's separate for this one, so
Land Rover.
understandable.
Land Rover tires.
That was a ready to run tank.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, interesting. Psycho 13 says a ZIL military truck was a truck designed for the Soviet Union. So it was a military truck in the Soviet Union, possibly?
In the
we'll
50s?
Find out.
Which truck? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they definitely copied something.
I think there's a company called Laz that Russian. LAZ or something like that.
Oh, Eric just disappeared in a cloud of smoke.
Vanished.
So I put ZIL military truck.
And there you are. I
This
see
one
that.
looks like it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. Yep, that definitely
Yep.
resembles it.
So it's a
Mhm.
bigger truck. The back box kind of threw me off, but that looks exactly like it.
Yep.
yeah, the front does.
Mhm. Now we know.
Well, thanks for the info. Now we're gonna go to sleep not as stupid.
It says the ZIL 131 was the 6x6 military truck.
All right.
Darcy, welcome.
Hey, Attic.
There'll be all sorts of fancy
Stop.
builds.
Spamming emotes.
Yeah, that's a longer wheelbase. That's a 1 ton. The other one's a half ton. The one that they
That's pretty
making
neat.
now.
I like that bed steak body.
Oh, look at that. That's a modern one. That's definitely modern.
Visibility and that thing would suck.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that gear, the transmission in the.
Yeah.
I fuse too, Brad.
I guess that thing is a real military truck.
It's modern day. Look at how modern it is.
Yeah.
That's not modern. That's ugh.
Hey, it looks like a Tesla.
Thank you.
Seen one of them today.
It looks like a Tesla.
Seen the articulation of the Tesla Cybertruck?
Nope.
TFL trucks had it off road.
It goes like 6 inches up the articulation ramp, if that, or something.
Oh, yeah.
I saw one going down the
RTI.
street the other day, and it went past me like I was going backwards.
Oh, they're like
Oh, and drive right through a
6,000
guardrail on a video.
pound-feet of torque.
They're thinking they're going to have to change the guardrail systems in the U.S. because of the electric cars' lower center of gravity and the massive amount of weight.
Yeah. Yeah, they just blow right through them.
Mm-hmm.
Cole's here.
Gonna wear the roads out too.
Hi, Nicole.
Well, not any more than the farmers and other things that wear the roads out.
Everybody's driving them, which they won't be, but
Right. The crappy resurfacing they do on everything, I think is the answer.
Addicted to RC put a bunch of emojis and got kicked out right away by for
It's
putting
not
too
even
many
Saturday
emojis.
night.
Censorship.
Psycho 13 Garage says, see, sometime I do know what I'm talking about, LOL.
Yeah, Psycho Cage.
Well, that time he did, and that's the only time I know of that you knew what you were talking about. So right now you're batting okay, I guess.
one out of 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirk fact.
Yeah. One dirt fact.
Oh, Nicole is back. How are you doing, Nicole?
Eric, what are you printing over there?
What am I
Smoky.
printing?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's something
You on
smoking
fire?
over there.
It looks like it looks like you have a fire going on in
That's
your
I
place.
thought
That's a thermal runaway.
that was Kurt's garage for a minute.
I don't smell anything, but there's a lot of smoke in this room right now.
It looks like it's from you, not from the machine.
No, I'm printing something from my 11 Charlie build, and I'm not on camera, so I just thought I'd just smoke it up a little bit.
There you go.
I thought that was Kurt's garage for a minute.
No,
Yeah, he needs a
he's
fan.
got no smoke in there. He can't put his 3D printer together.
That's what happens when the fan breaks.
All right, Kurt.
Oh, and Guru's playing with his monster truck.
Mini
Filming
monster.
into meltdown.
Got some Loctite. Use red.
Red.
He's been
You'll never get it apart.
he's been screwing that screw there for about 5 minutes, like going. I think it's tight. I think it's tight.
Maybe he couldn't line the hole up.
Oh, maybe that's it.
And then some air around it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How do you miss that? You stupid.
Oh,
I thought you were talking to one of us.
Oh, come on.
Getting excited. He's watching the hockey game.
And that YouTube
He's talking to his 3D
why I
printer.
don't watch sports. I don't want to have bust an aneurysm. I have a carotid artery.
No stressful stuff in life already.
So the last thing I want to do is pop it, hollering at some millionaire who can't fuck hit the ball. Our seats are just so.
Might break a nail or something.
Oh, y'all suck ass.
He's not talking to the chat. Don't worry.
Swamper says Cross has done quite a few Soviet models, Cross
Yeah.
RC that is, and I'm glad Boom is staying scale with the build. Cool.
Soviet models, are we talking females or?
Right.
No, so the trucks. Soviet military trucks.
Wow.
I don't see Keith
Soviet
working
model.
on any projects lately.
Ooh, I'm working on Soviet models.
He's painting probably.
No, I was
Content.
going to work on the 124 scale, but I got in too late.
Oh,
You get an
Beanfield,
extra
so-
large pizza? Get an extra large pizza?
Yeah, this ain't a pizza. This is it's really for my drawing. Back of my drawing thing.
Looks like it was a large.
I got that motor in and stuff. I was going to swap it into the 4-wheeler, but
talking about motor swap, which I got my connectors.
Never too late.
I did put my 3300
Ooh, and your puller.
in the puller, and I did put the ESC there. So,
a puller.
but I didn't want to change the connector, so I did get an adapter so I can go directly to Dean's, and I didn't want to have to buy a battery just for this.
Mm-hmm.
So that said, before I run this, I do have to glue the tires, or else they're just going to spin, because these are not glued yet, and they're not bead locked, so I have to.
You have a
just-
sled?
You're running 2S or 3S on this?
Probably going to go 3S on this.
Where'd
What's
you
the
get them
pinion
tires
size?
anyways? Go ahead, Brad.
Have fun with that Dean's connector.
I should go fine. Come on now.
At least it's a short spur.
You got to remember, you're pulling for not a long time, and usually when you're pulling in the real rule, because you guys last time at Beat the Creek, you were going like for 5 minutes, barely going forward. When you're pulling, you can't do that. As soon as you notice that you don't have any more forward momentum, they make you stop. They say, that's it, you're done.
Yeah, and enjoy that draw going through the Dean's connector.
Yeah. Well, I'll try it. I don't care if it blows up or if it melts.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at. Be prepared to
oh yeah,
be melting and welding them together.
And if ever that happens, and then I might get a battery for it. But this is all for fun right now. So
yeah, no, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah,
I've seen too many bad things happen with Dean's connectors.
Well, adapters are a bad idea in general.
Well, yeah.
If you don't have to use them, but
yeah.
I've had the Dean's connectors where they just lose connection for
over time they loosen up the spring mechanism, probably tighten.
Or I've seen them come unsoldered from themselves.
What you saying? Yeah,
they're not all the same either. There's
right.
Dean's
they're all
connectors,
made.
there's T connectors, and here.
I've been running all my life.
Hey, Frank.
But you know, it is what it is.
Hey, Frank, what?
Different folks. Hello. Oh, hey, how y'all doing?
Talking to your batteries again?
Yeah, I was on the phone with Dean.
you're on the phone with Dean.
Yeah.
Did he say anything good?
Yeah, he said, "Fuck y'all too."
Jimmy Dean.
It's 2-2 tied up back.
Hey, Frank, do you have a small pinion on that motor because you need the torque?
Right, that's a personal question.
Yeah, I was going to
That's a
say the
personal
same.
question, Brad.
None of your business.
There, I got my connector, my adapter to go on there, and if ever this one melts, I got 4 more.
Oh, you ain't shit.
So you don't even have an IC3 to Dean's. You gotta.
I have some of those,
IC5.
Frank. I have some.
I got
some of
tractions
those. I
to
have some of
Dean's.
those. I have some of those.
I couldn't find the orange one. I could have built one, then I would have had to buy the connector. But on Amazon, that's the only thing I could find.
Yeah, just make sure you don't put it in. Is it unidirectional? One side's oddly shaped, at least.
Yeah.
So you can't put it in backwards.
These fit
Okay, that's good.
perfectly.
Yeah.
It's one. Here you go, Kagan.
One's a D shape, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Poke yoka.
Okay,
Okay,
Bruno
yo.
says he's going to bring you an XT60 connector on
There
Sunday.
you go. That's
So
the
see
one.
this,
Yep.
this fits perfectly on there, and it does have a square,
Yeah.
so it does
Yep.
go on there, and it fits.
Okay.
So,
Nice and
so
tight.
Frank,
How
So
many you
Frank-
got there?
There's four connectors in the bag, I think, or 5 connectors.
Oh.
I
I
got
know
a
if
bunch
putting
of
like
connections.
dielectric
Deans.
grease on stuff would help.
hey, he says Bruno says he's going to bring you an XT60, Frank.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hopefully fiber gets there soon, Swampers.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5. And then I
Bruno
got 5
retracted
Deans.
his message. Maybe he's not going to bring it.
It was still on my TV.
Oh yeah.
5 Deans to Traxxas I got.
Give it a sec, Brad.
Ooh.
All right, guys, it's getting close to 11:30. We're going to start saying our goodbyes, and we'll start with the highest person here, which is Guru.
You sure? I challenge that.
It's either Eric or Guru, but I think Guru is higher.
Yeah, I got Guinness and weed.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate everything. Hit that thumbs up. All skills matter.
Thank you very much. Green Frog.
Appreciate the invite, Frank. Good time as always. And pretty cool RCs got to look at this evening. Appreciate the closer look. Hope everybody has a good week and good weekend. Take care.
Thank you very much. John Martin.
Thanks for having me. And Bruno, yeah, you're right. That's an IC5 or an EC5
Yes.
connector on the XT60, like you originally said.
Next, you going to say bye, John?
Yeah.
You did already? Okay. Sean.
Hey, everybody in the chat, thanks for taking the time to stop in and showing thank the support week in and week out. And thanks for always being here every Thursday night for us to have something for us all to do. So thanks very much.
Thank you very much. KBRC 13.
Thanks, Tank, for inviting me, and keep your RC muddies, your hamsters smiling. See you next week.
Thank you. Did you get a lot of people that subscribe to your channel since I did that lunchbox and I put your link there? Hopefully you got more.
I think I got 2 so far.
2? Okay, hopefully you'll get more. Brad.
Thanks for having me. Hopefully there'll be more events that you can drop by my house again.
Selfless of you, Brad.
Just probably the next one he's going to be at is Michigan, Brad. You can save up.
Actually, I'm got money that's supposed to be used to go see my mother.
He's got the closet ready now for you, Tank.
Yeah, I think so. Sergeant, are you able to talk?
Yeah, thanks for having another good Thursday live session here. Fun looking at all the new stuff and just chatting with everybody and hanging out while I wrench on some RCs. Shout out to everybody that came through the comments there. See you guys in the next one.
Cool. Thank you very much. Eric.
Thanks, Tank, for keeping inviting me, and loving how you do this every once a week. I like coming on here and mess with the guys. It means more than y'all know to me. So hey, y'all have a great week. Peace.
Thank you. Nate.
Thanks again, Frank. This was a fun night, and I look forward to the next one.
Thank you very much. Mitchell.
Thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out, and always fun. Come back next week. Smash the thumbs up on the way out. Thank you for the invite. Peace.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming. And I'll show you something again. Don't forget that next week, where is my Facebook? There it is. Next week, we're going to be talking about small scale. Like Guru says all the time, small scale matters, or any scale matters. So
Every-
don't miss it. We're gonna
Ball
talk about
scale.
1/24th and some rules also, and some modification you can do to your 1/24th scale. So next week we're going small. Sean, I hope you're going to be there so you can laugh at people and say.
But you're doing it live on Facebook and YouTube, aren't you?
Pardon me?
I said you're doing it live on YouTube and Facebook, aren't you?
No, just YouTube.
Oh, I thought your post, the thing said something about Facebook and YouTube. One guy would be on Facebook.
Well, I could try it. I could do it just for fun, but usually I just broadcast it on YouTube, and I believe I set that on RC Talk YouTube, but I might have put on RC Talk. But mainly RC Talk is always on YouTube.
Yeah. I thought though on that thumbnail you said something about Facebook and YouTube or something. I think.
Oh yes, it's the Micro Crawler Club on Facebook.
They would be on Facebook or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the Micro Crawler Club. These guys, I'm not sure. These guys here, they are a Facebook group, and that's what I mentioned. These guys are from Facebook. This guy is from YouTube.
Okay.
So that's what I meant. So guys, thank you for coming out week in, week out, every Thursday night and hanging out with me. It's a lot of fun all the time. Till then, go charge up some batteries. Go on there, break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun, right, Brad?
My fun stops as soon as it breaks.
Come on, you're not pushing
When
it
the
hard.
fun starts, Brad.
No.
The tears start.